Hey everybody, OriginalRen from the forums, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This new group just recently opened up on FUA called Millia, and well, that's the name of their company, and they're making a game based on the RunPy engine called Millia the Ending, sorry. And I wanted to preview a stream of it and kind of record a little playthrough. I asked this group if they would be willing to let me do this for them, and I thought, why not? Let's give them a little taste of what the preview might be like. So just a little heads up on what this game is supposedly about. I'm kind of diving into this fresh, so I don't really have any idea. But from reading their posts that they had on the forum, it's a story about a world that was cursed by its own goddess long ago. There are two goddesses with the duty to protect their world. But then one of the two was angered by a human and wanted to destroy the world with her curse. The other goddess had to sacrifice her body and power to temporarily stop the curse, then become born again to continue fighting it. After 200 years of sacrificing and being reborn, she met with Rise, the main character, and also her guardian. Only then she she became his friend and started to think how beautiful the world was. Rise was chosen by the world to become the goddess's guardian after the sudden death of his father. Rise met the goddess when he was young and befriended her. When he first knew about her role to fight with the curse, he found it ridiculous and she has to sacrifice herself so much. He told himself to do everything he can to help the goddess. Together with him and his little sister and his childhood friend, the four became good friends with each other and share many happy memories. But at the same time, the goddess had to sacrifice her body again. The magic she used to fight the curse not only took her body, but also her memory. And besides Rise, everyone is starting to act strange. The end is drawing close. So there's kind of a little synopsis. Sorry, I had to correct a few English errors. But let's see what this game is like. So just a heads up to you that are watching. This group is originally a Vietnamese visual novel making group, so their English will not be on par, and they do realize this. So if there are a couple errors in here, let's not judge. I'm just here to kind of test out the game to see what it's like and see what the story and premise is. Right now the music sounds great. Looks like a good intro to the music. Has that dark setting to it. Not dark, sorry, more the depressing setting, like something's looming, something bad is about to happen. So let's give this a try and see what it's like. We got a couple characters, Millia the goddess, Rise's childhood friend. Alright, so I'm Rise. I play as Rise. Let's see what he's like. Alright, so let's start. We jump right in. Let's see what we got. Hey, says the boy. I called out to the girl. Putting aside the book she was reading and looked at me. Putting aside the book she was reading, and then she looked at me. What's wrong? She asked. Normally I would drag her around and do many silly things, but that day was different. Because for the first time I faced reality. Are you going to disappear? I wanted to hear the answer directly from her. I couldn't believe it. I just didn't want to believe that my best friend would no longer exist. Disappear? I was told that to protect this world, and by the time you turn 20, Millia is going to disappear. Dots. She silently looked at me, then gazed at the vast blue sky. At the time, I could only sit silently and wait for her answer. I didn't know what to say. I still remember my feelings back then. Sadness, regret, uneasiness, bitterness. I don't know how to describe it in words. I was at a loss. I was afraid of losing my most precious friend. In a way, yes, I'm going to disappear. Hearing those heavy words, I dropped my head. It was so painful. Then at that time, I could feel a warm hand patting my head. I looked up and saw that day when you suddenly went out of my reach. Only then I recognized how important you were to me. I tried my best, however, I couldn't keep my promise. At the end, when I had to choose between you and the world, Oh, we don't know what he chose! Brother! Brother, get up! If you won't get up, then don't blame me afterwards. Punishment! What? Oh! I feel like there's something crawling on my face. I open my eyes and see that black thing right on my cheek. Ah! Cockroach! Heh, served you right. I hastily flick it off and get up. Cockroach, Meru, quick, chase it out. No, kill it. Kill it with fire! Meru, my only little sister, just stands there laughing her head off while I'm scared to death. Yes, a cockroach, the thing that I hate and scare, and I'm scared of the most in my life. Even I don't understand why. You deserve that for not getting up after I went through all the trouble of waking you up. Meru, please. There won't be a next time. What a pathetic scene. I'm trembling in the corner of the room while that creature is resting on my pillow. I can feel its murderous aura. One wrong move, and it will charge me. Ha! Meru! Alright, but next time you have to wake up immediately when I call you, okay? I nod repeatedly with a pale face, wait for my little sister to come to the rescue. Well, everyone has a thing or two they are afraid of, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Yeah, I'm afraid of, spiders. Oh man, I'm a little girl when it comes to spiders. I will scream in a corner. I mean, if it's a daddy long leg, it's the tiniest little thing in the world. So I can sympathize. Good job, soldier. You can go now. Meru then turns to the cockroach and says loudly, "Flap, flap, flap." What do cockroaches fly? Do they? I don't even know. I don't know. Dots. Done! Let's go have breakfast downstairs. What an unbelievable scene I just witnessed. I know that animals love Meru, from when she was still little, but, still, I will remember what just happened. You people with little sisters, be careful, don't play with fire. Oh, look at that break of the fourth wall. Too bad I have an older sister. She treats me like kind of garbage. Okay, so just a couple comments so far on game-wise. I like the backgrounds. They're very well done. I'm not sure if these are... I don't really know how Ren'Py works, but it looks like these are just regular CG-type backgrounds. It looks like this setting is old and more older in style. We have an antique bookshelf, it looks like, with kind of gold frills here, wherever you would call these, at the top. And, I mean, a painting of wine, so it looks like this either family's in the countryside, a little bit rich, maybe. Dress doesn't really say that as much, but, you know, it looks like an older style Vienna in a town that's more olden style. It looks like it takes place maybe in Europe, based on the architecture, but who knows. Another peaceful morning. I had breakfast with Meru, then start preparing for my job. We live in a small house in Ziatia City, the capital and also the center of this world. Okay, well, never mind. It's in an imaginary world. I apologize. Whoops. And also the center of this world, Eventia. Sorry, Eventia. I'm gonna call it Eventia. Long time ago, Eventia was united and no longer separated into countries, although there are still differences in languages and cultures. Brother, just slow down. It's still early. Our mother passed away when she gave birth to Meru. The parents are dead. A few years ago, my father also went after her. Only I and Meru were left in this house. Of course, can't have a VN without dead parents. Can't have an anime without dead parents. Well done, well done. And because of my father's sudden death, I had to take over his job sooner than expected. It has been 2 years since I became his replacement. This year, I will officially inherit his title as what? Hey, Rise. That day, it'll be this year, right? Dots. Yeah, this year. The day Meru mentioned happens each 20 years. The day that Millia, the goddess, has to sacrifice her body to be reborn and keep this world from being destroyed. 200 years ago, there were 2 goddesses protecting this world, but then a tragic event happened. Goddess Hadria sacrificed her body and soul to curse this world. Why would she do that? What a terrible goddess. The only one to prevent that curse from destroying the world is the goddess Millia. So let me get this straight. This one goddess sacrifices herself, is 10 times more OP than the other goddess, and so the other goddess has to constantly sacrifice herself. So why can't the one goddess sacrifice herself and be as powerful as the curse, and just never have to sacrifice herself again, just permanently? Whatever. It's, you know, the evil is always more powerful than good. That's how it works. The only one to prevent that curse from destroying this world is Goddess Millia. I already read that. Our father was chosen to be the goddess' guardian, and now it's my turn. Well, you have a very responsible role. I don't think I will ever be able to rest after that day because of a personal reason. Thanks for the meal. I will go back to my room a little. Hey Meru. I call out to her when she's about to go upstairs. Thanks for everything. Yes? Brother, what'd you say? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Nothing. You are so strange. Well, I will go now. I feel a bit relieved after seeing Meru's smiling face. She is my only relative, although we are not blood-related. Well, that's good to know for the route I go down with the Emoto. Of course. I was adopted by Meru's parents before she was born. However, since childhood, her and I are close like real brother and sister. Okay, so I'm kind of confused on this. was adopted by Mero's parents before she was born. Okay, so his parents died before Mero was born, and then he got adopted. Okay, this is just the confusing part. After my father's death, I always looked after Mero. I wanted her to live a happy life. It's more crowded than usual, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's a definitely older architecture. You got a clock tower. Looks like they're religious. Got a little cross. Looks like that might be the church in the distance. They have a bakery and a candy store. And yeah. Yeah, I guess everyone is preparing for the upcoming festival. And also your special day, right? Oh, yeah, okay, Mira's talking. I'm like, my birthday? Yeah. Right, it's also the day I officially inherit my father's title. A proud position in the eye of everybody. Rise, isn't Serena over there? After walking for a while, we see Serena talking to the owner of the fruit shop. She also notices us right away. She waves her hand and shouts Mero's name from afar. Only Mero's name. Oh, okay, Serena. Serena, Mero! Serena! Serena runs toward us, or to be precise, toward Mero, and pats her head. Yo, Serena, have you eaten breakfast yet? It's bad to eat fruit before having a meal, you know. Or so I think. I heard that it's bad to digest fruit with an empty stomach. Maybe I'm wrong, but who cares? I just want to act like I'm worried about her. Mero, are you going with someone to Millia's place? I gotta make sure I know who's talking. Okay. Ignoring me, Serena continues talking with Mero. Ah, that's great. Looks like this bitch doesn't like me. Yay! Cool. And she's probably the cool one, because she has the twin tails. Whatever. She reminds me a lot of Hinata, which is the best character from Nobleworks. I'm gonna take a sip of this drink. What's my record? 12:30? Okay. It's not that she couldn't hear me. She just pretends that she couldn't hear me. Oh, it's not that she couldn't hear me. It's just she just pretends that she couldn't. That's a weird line. Okay, sorry, I messed that up. It has always been like that. Serena always tries to pick on me, but because of that, we were very close friends. Are you, protagonist? Are you, Rise? Yes! Brother woke up late, so today we can't go to Millia's place early. I feel bad to keep Sister Millia waiting. Millia here is Goddess Millia. Serena and Mero say that name naturally, just like calling her friend. Well, it's normal to us since we are all close friends of Goddess Millia. It must be hard being a little sister of a useless guy. Fuck you, bitch. Damn, picking a fight right in the early morning. Seems like Serena won't be satisfied if she's not able to make fun of me every time we meet. That's not making fun of, that's saying get away from me. Hey, you will die if you don't provoke me or something. What? Oh, Serena gives me a scornful look, then changes attitude and smiles at me. Well, idiotic people like someone should feel grateful to only be called useless. Bitch, I'm more important than you'll ever be. I'm gonna protect a goddess. What do you do with your life? Run a candy shop? Yeah, fuck you. Gods, I did say we are fighting, but I'm always the one who steps back. A real man doesn't need to mind such sarcasm. Mero, let's go to my house after this afternoon. There's a delicious cake waiting for you. Ignoring my existence again, my childhood friend turns back to seducing my little sister. I'm sorry, but I have plans for this afternoon. Eh, why? Haha, serves you right. Don't think you can seduce my little sister that easily. Although, excuse me, I'm not sure what Mero's plan is, but I feel satisfied seeing this. A real man still has the right to laugh at others' pain, you know? Sure. That's too bad. Well, maybe next time, then. Yeah, I promise. Now I have some stuff to take care of. I will see you later at Millia's place. It's so frustrating. Ignore me every single time. I'll make her pay for it. Brother, you said this thousands of times already. Dots. My pride has been hurt quite a lot today, but leave that for later. Now I have to go to my workplace. Where do you work? Whoa! Hey, nice Vincent Van Gogh painting. That's pretty cool. With responsibility of protecting the goddess, I have to serve inside the castle every day. Not as strict as in the past. I can go home when it gets dark. However, my house is set to be near the castle. Oh, Rise, you're late today, huh? Oh, sorry, this is Solar. Oh, Rise, you're late today, huh? Mero had to wake you up, right? What kind of waking up did your little sister give you today? Well, those patrol guards inside the castle laugh at me. Looks like everyone knows about my story. Shut up. I'm not something you want to know. It's not something you want to know about. Hey, have some free time? Want to go have some juice at the old place with us? Some juice. Perfect. Brilliant. I love it. I love it. Juice. Perfect. Wrapping their arms around my shoulder while laughing, they are trying to drag a gentleman like me to an inappropriate place again, aren't they? Ah, okay, it's meant to... I get it. These guys are getting more and more over the top. I'm free this weekend. So see you this weekend. Ha 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 ha! We'll all get drunk. Ha 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 ha! Oh, you're an idiot. They laugh loudly, slap my shoulder, then wave their hands and continue with their patrol. I'm so happy that there are still people who always think about their friends. Brother, where did they invite you to? To follow the call of duty. What? Ah, nothing, never mind. Let's head to Millia's place. Okay. My mission, my father's mission, is to protect Goddess Millia. But for me, Serena and Meru, Millia is a lot more than just a goddess. Sorry. Millia! I call the familiar name. Millia apparently lives in a field. Okay. The name I called even before I called Meru's name, before I knew Serena, the name of a goddess, and also my best friend. She better look like a goddess. We know each other from our childhood. I always stay behind and befriend. I always stayed behind. Hold on. We know each other from our childhood. Where I always stayed friends with her. I don't know. But now my mission is to protect her. Millia is the first person I met with my father when my father brought me to the castle. Good morning, Rise. White hair. That's cool. Not big enough tits. I'm just kidding. That's mean. Good morning. Reading a book inside the gazebo. When the goddess hears my name, her name called, she puts the book down and looks at us. Her admirable silver hair is flowing gently in the wind, flowing in the gentle wind. The silver color hair, the color that only the goddess possesses, the one that is respected and also feared by others. But to me, Millia is Millia, a girl with sad eyes, a friend, and a person whom I want to protect. Good morning, Meru, who I want to protect. My mission is to protect her, but it's also my choice. Saying that, I doubt there will be anyone trying to harm Millia, because without her, the world is doomed. Millia is the only one that can stop the curse's immediate destruction. Moreover, security inside here is at its highest level. Even without me, there are tons of other people. One of them's probably a bad guy, I wonder. And well, for me, I'm currently recognized as the strongest in the world. Millia, are you reading a book? The Tale of Almechia, the book's title. Millia always comes to this place to read books since she was a child. Serena and I come here often to play with her. Ah, my reading hobby comes from Millia. Oh, I know this one. I've read it before. I haven't read it yet. Want to read it with me? But you were in the middle of reading it, right? Since it's a really good book, rereading it is fine. Oh, thank you. Oh, good for you, Meru. You got a friend. Running up to Millia with sparkling eyes. Nobody will think Meru is 15. Nobody would think Meru is 15. Her appearance is not far from a child, and her personality is no different. Oh, 15. Man, I don't know if you guys plan to have age scenes in your stuff, but 15's young. Whew, that's cutting it. Okay. Everyone else treats Millia like a goddess. Only we think of her as a friend. Maybe it's because we used to play with each other since our childhood. However, everything is about to change. Millia, what is that book? Pointing at the book at the table, Meru asks. Oh, I forgot. Rise. What? It's the book you wanted to read. Oh my goodness! Millia takes the book and hands it to me. My body heats up right when I see the title. Wonderful! I take the book from Millia's hand. You were close! Thank you so much, Millia. I have been looking for this for a long time. What is this book, you ask? 5 dishes that cannot be cooked, even with a recipe. That's the title of the book? Wait, don't believe in that title. They're just trying to bait readers. I'm sure that I can cook it. You may not believe, but I'm an excellent chef. Can you cook F1 after reading the book? Of course! I want to have a taste test, too. My cooking skill can impress everyone, even a goddess is not an exception. Millia, Meru! Here comes that nuisance again. Serena's the daughter of a famous general. She can freely go in and out of the castle, of course. Yeah, okay. So if I'm just born to royalty, I could just come in. For all I know, I could just be a murderer. And our meeting here has become a daily basis. Hi, Serena. I need a sip. Good morning, Serena. Hey, look what I brought. What a cake! I made it myself, because I work at the bakery. Amazing! Thanks, Serena. I don't mind it. Okay, everyone, please help yourself. Looking at them, I feel so pleasant. 4 people chatting and having fun with each other. I don't want this scene to disappear. I want to protect it. Where have I heard this line before? I think in almost every visual novel I played. Suddenly, I find myself smiling. That useless man over there. Come and join us. Okay. It's always like that, provoking me every time. But Serena really cares about me, just like Meru and Millia. Or does she? Dots! Hey, Rise, your inauguration will be held soon, right? Serena asked this while we were eating, right at the topic that I don't want to touch. Yeah. For other people, this may be my important and happy day. But for me, Meru and Serena, it's not a good day. So that day will come soon, huh? Serena, this cake, it's really good. Millia, what's wrong? Millia jumps in. It seems like she doesn't want this conversation to go any further. Millia herself is the reason of our worries. Okay, so she's reborn. Like, none of you are gonna die, so why can't you just... Does she lose her memories? I don't really get the... I mean, maybe she does, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. After the day that I'm officially recognized as Millia's guardian, we will no longer be able to meet. Oh, more precisely, the current Millia will no longer exist. Ah, no, it's nothing, never mind. Serena cuts off the topic. Even if she didn't, I would do so. I know she has the same feeling as I do. We don't want everyone to feel depressed. Alright, what do you want to wear on that day? What? I haven't thought about it yet. Whatever he wears, an ugly person will always be ugly. What a fucking hoe. I'm gonna push you in the lake. Or pond, whatever. Hey, trying to pick a fight again? I only stated the truth. Every time I hear this tone, I just want to go raging, but then again, real men don't care about such sarcasm. How about the suit? The Emperor ordered people to prepare it already. Oh, really? Tomorrow we'll be ready for your inauguration. Quite convenient, huh? How does it look, Millia? I haven't seen it yet. That's too bad. I really want to see it. For an important event like this, of course I will be famous. Though it will soon become ugly after being put on a certain someone. Serena really loves to throw rocks at my face, doesn't she? Brother, I think it will suit you well. Oh, thanks, Meru. You have an aesthetic eye. Though it's clearly because of someone's ugliness that he is still single. Do you have a boyfriend? Huh? Are you dating somebody there, Serena? You getting all the D? You getting the D? Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Shut up. I feel like something just stabbed right through me. She hit me right in the spot of the pain. She just hit right... Oh my gosh, I can't do this. She just hit me right in the spot, the pain, whatever. In this world, having no wife when you reach 20 means that you're doomed. Well, clearly I am doomed then, because I'm not married. Fuck. But isn't she just the same as me? I'm sure that Serena refused quite some guys, but... Then everything goes back to normal again, with us four chatting and laughing. And of course, I become the target of those laughs thanks to Serena. But still, I just hope that it will be like this forever. Well, it won't be. Dots. Yeah, it's nighttime. Meru and I are on our way back home. My mission is to guard Millia in the morning, and go back when Millia returns to the temple. Although I don't need to always stay beside the goddess like in the past. But it's already dark. Rise. What? Can you come with me to the graveyard? What for? I want to go there for a bit, can I? Oh, okay, no problem. Meru and I go visiting our father's grave outside the city. He said that he wants to be at a refreshing place, to be buried in a refreshing place. Even at the end, he's still a strange man. Even in the end, he's still a strange man. Our mother doesn't have a grave. When she passed away, my father turned her into a crystal. What? Is it supposed to be like cremation? Okay. When she passed away, my father turned her into a crystal and carried it with him. And it got buried with our father in his grave. They'll be together forever. Oh, nice graveyard. It's one grave. That's pretty cool. Brother. I miss Papa. Me too. I pat Meru's head. This is how our father comforted Meru when she felt down. Watching you become Millia's guardian, I suddenly remember... watching him become Millia's guardian, I suddenly remember about Papa. Hey, don't cry. You still have me here. Brother, I have to tell you something. What is it? Rise, CG, please promise me that you'll never leave me alone. Meru. Boy, she definitely changed attitude, like, extremely fast. I'm really scared. I'm scared that one day you will leave me. Ah, stupid, that will never happen. I'll always be there for you. Except when I don't go down your route. But maybe she is afraid that I'll become like father. That's alright, I'm a lucky man. Curses won't work on me. I'll stay beside you forever. Wait, are you saying that the curse killed him? Is that what the bit? Okay. Our father is also really healthy, but one day, he suddenly became weak. Yeah, okay. Then we found out that he was affected by the curse that the world is enduring. Although Millia stopped the curse from destroying this world, it still has some effects on people. Some of them gradually lose vitality, a red snake tattoo appears on their arms, it weakens them, and then it takes their life. There is no cure, even Millia can't do anything. Day by day everyone prays that it's not their turn. When Papa passed away, I was really depressed, but I still have you and everyone else. I want to be happy like this forever. I know, it'll be fine. Meru, Serena, Millia, and myself, we all feel the same. We want everybody to be happy, but I wonder how long this happy moment will last when that day is coming. I promise I will live. I will protect you and everyone. And then I'll get a badass snake tattoo. I hope that I'll have the strength to protect the present. Brother, the truth is oh, what's wrong? She's about to tell me something. She stops. No, nothing. Don't think about it too much. Just relax, Meru. Yeah. I pat Meru's head and remind myself. Until the day Millia makes the sacrifice, I will do everything. I will not allow things to go on this way. This is what I decided a long time ago, from the day I knew the truth about Millia. This almost reminds me of like a Final Fantasy X setting. I'm not going to spoil Final Fantasy X and its premise, but it does remind me of well, I mean, this is something you learn. It's the pilgrimage that they all go on in Final Fantasy X. That's kind of what this reminds me of what he's doing with the goddess. And then he's going to find you know, well, I don't want to spoil anything about the game, but it reminds me of this. I don't know if you guys took any type game stuff like that, but that's interesting. Okay. This is what I decided not a long time ago, from the day I knew the truth about Millia. There's not much time left, but I will surely find the solution. Dots. No, not this time. I want those happy memories to last a little longer. I can't tell him the truth yet. Maybe it's just because I don't have the courage. I'm sorry, brother. I want to stay by your side as a normal human for a little longer. Oh, no! My sister's a snake! Oh, no! I'm sorry. Hey, Millia, are you really going to disappear when you reach 20? I asked her again. I didn't want to believe. I wish that her answer would be different. Or maybe she would tell me how I can help her. No, I will only sacrifice my body, memory, and part of my power. Oh, okay, memory. After that, I will turn back into a baby. Will you still remember me? No, I can only remember, up until I did the magic the first time. That's no different from disappearing. No, I don't want that. I'll protect Millia. I will not let you sacrifice yourself. That's the same as making this world fall into destruction. Everyone has their own role. We can't stop what has been decided. But hey, Millia, I will definitely, a dream? It's still really early in the morning. It's quite rare for me to wake up before Meru. I don't want to keep on sleeping. For some reason, I'm afraid of closing my eyes. I wanted to come to Millia's place alone. Guess I will leave a note for Meru. I need private times for myself. You know, to fap. Alright. I'm going to stop part 1 here, because it's been about a half an hour of the video. Guys, this looks pretty good so far. Hey, leave a comment in the section when I upload this video. Go ahead and feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Let me know if you guys want me to continue streaming this game for the rest of the demo. Otherwise, we can cut it here, and this is just a little preview for you guys. Thanks, guys, for doing this game. Check it out. It seems pretty interesting. I like the sprites. I like the backgrounds. It's got a good premise. I mean, there's some staple VN type, you know, mannerisms in it, like the traditional younger Emoto and the childhood friend, and so it follows VN formula pretty well. But I mean, I'm more interested in the story to see where it develops, especially with the goddess, because this does remind me a lot of the Final Fantasy X type setting. So very nicely done, gentlemen and ladies, whoever is working on the project. Sorry, I don't know the full team. Keep up the good work. If you need any help, feel free to ask. And like I said, guys, leave a comment in the comments section below if you want to see me continue this series of videos. Otherwise, I will catch you next time. And thanks for joining me. Peace out.